Hello. In this video, I will tell you a little bit about Arabic and transcribing Arabic. Arabic, of course, has its own set of sounds that some of them are the same as in English, some of them are not, but all can be transcribed using the IPA symbols from the International Phonetic Alphabet Chart. However, there is one more thing that is important when transcribing Arabic, and that's related to complex articulations. We already talked about complex articulations as regards English, and I told you that some speech sounds are more complicated than, say, t or d, when we talk about their place of articulation, because they have more than one place of articulation, meaning we create two constrictions in two different places in order to produce those sounds. In English, we discussed two examples of sounds with complex articulation, and that was w, which has a constriction at the lips, but also at the back of the tongue with the velum, and dark l, so the allophone of l that appears at the end of words, for example, in words like bowl or crawl. And dark l is different from clear l, as in light, that occurs in the beginning of words because of this additional constriction. So if you look at the diagrams of what's happening in your mouth when you make the sound w or l, you will see the two constrictions. So for w, we put our lips together and also we raise the back of our tongue towards the velum. And in l, we make a constriction between the tip of the tongue and the alveolar ridge, and also at the velum. So without this velar constriction, it's just a plain l. With this velar constriction, it is the dark l. Now in Arabic, we also get complex articulations. Think for a little while. What is the difference between the two consonants that start these two words? So we have the date, and we have the meal. If you say the words, how is the first sound different? The answer is that the word for date, tamr, starts with just the regular t, but the word for the meal, tabha, starts with an emphatic t. And the difference between t and t is the same as between clear l and dark l. There is one extra articulation. In Arabic, emphatic consonants have a complex articulation. So they have one constriction somewhere in the mouth. So for t, it's going to be a constriction at the alveolar ridge. But there's also an additional constriction in the pharynx, at the root of the tongue. So another way of saying this is that emphatic consonants are pharyngalized consonants. And in the IPA, we use this symbol that you see here in orange to say that the consonant is pharyngalized. So every time you transcribe a sound with an emphatic consonant, every time you transcribe an emphatic consonant, you need the symbol for the plain consonant, in this case T, with the added small pharyngeal superscript. Now, just one important note is that pharyngalized consonants are not the same as pharyngeal consonants, which Arabic also has. So in Arabic, there are two pharyngeal fricatives, h and h, and these are pharyngeal consonants, meaning they only have one constriction in the pharynx, whereas the emphatic consonants are pharyngalized, meaning they have one constriction in the pharynx and another one in the mouth.